I have a fetish where I like to show off, and that's basically what I was going to do.
Well, what do you mean by show off?
Muscle.
Muscle?
You ever hear of muscle worship?
What is it?
You ever hear of muscle worship?
Muscle worship?
Yeah. It's a pretty common fetish.
I haven't heard of it, actually. Educate me.
Oh, well, if you go to YouTube and type in muscle worship, you'll basically see having someone admire you as you show off muscle.
Interesting.
You never heard of it?
I've never heard of it, actually. That's why I'm asking.
Okay.
So you're a bodybuilder?
Amateur.
Amateur bodybuilder?
Yeah. Yes.
You're a pretty strong guy. You look like you're strong, right?
Yeah. Well, it's all relative. Yes.
You wanted him to lick your veins, and you said body worship.
Right. That's what was it.
What did you want him to worship?
Just admire me as I show off.
And how are you going to show off? Like
Flexing,
like
posing. Yeah.
Oh, just flex. Do you know any poses?
Yeah.
What poses would you usually do?
You ever watch a bodybuilding show?
This video is purely for educational and documental purposes. It is important to note that any statements made in this video are not intended to accuse or implicate anyone in any wrongdoing. Furthermore, it is crucial to emphasize that any form of harassment toward individuals shown in this video is wrongly searched and not supported. Let us maintain a respectful and understanding environment for everyone involved. This video might include content and language that may be disturbing or inappropriate for some viewers, especially kids. Its purpose is to educate and inform parents and communities about the potential online dangers that children may encounter. It also aims to shed light on those who might pose these risks.
All subjects are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Warning. The following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Yeah, there's like a swimming pool right there. Is this, excuse me, is this you, Steven?
Yes.
Okay, we're here to talk to you about what you're doing. You understand?
I figured that.
You figured that? Okay,
yes.
so we have everything recorded and everything. We're just
Okay.
here to talk to you.
Sure.
Okay. So, do you know why we're here talking
Yes,
to you? Why do you think we're here talking to you?
Because I hooked up with someone 15 years old.
Thank you for being honest.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
And
that.
I even said that to her.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Do you see anything wrong with that, Steven?
Yes, there is, and I should not have come.
I agree with you. No, I agree with you, and I appreciate your honesty.
Okay. You're welcome.
So, what was the plan here tonight, though?
I have a fetish where I like to show off, and that's basically what I was going to do.
Well, what do you mean by show off?
Muscle.
Muscle?
You ever hear of muscle worship?
What is it?
You ever hear of muscle worship?
Muscle worship?
Yeah. It's a pretty common fetish.
I haven't heard of it, actually. Educate me.
Oh, well, if you go to YouTube and type in muscle worship, you'll basically see having someone admire you as you show off muscle.
Interesting.
You never heard of it?
I've never heard of it, actually. That's why I'm asking.
Okay.
So you're a bodybuilder?
Amateur.
Amateur bodybuilder?
Yeah. Yes.
You're a pretty strong guy. You look like you're strong, right?
Yeah. Well, it's all relative. Yes.
But do you understand why this is
Yes.
wrong, though, right?
I do.
But you're here to meet a boy, right?
Yes.
And how old was he?
He said he was 50.
And what was the plan besides like body worship?
Just that was it.
I mean, you said more though, Steven.
I did say cuddle. I did say jerk off, but I wasn't going to be doing that.
I mean, come on, Steven.
I wasn't going to do it.
Well, why would you say it then?
I don't know. I don't know why I said it. I said it, but I wasn't going to do it.
I mean, because it says right here,
I
right?
know. I see it.
You said more though too. You said besides jerking off, you said something else as well.
Edging.
What is that?
It's stimulating someone almost to the point of ejaculating, but then stopping.
Okay. So you were gonna jerk him off?
Now that I see him, no, I was not going to.
But that was the plan, though, right?
In my mind, yes.
The plan was you were gonna jerk him off. And where was this gonna happen?
Where was it going to happen? In his place.
In his apartment? Okay. And what's in the bag?
Oil.
Oil?
Baby oil.
Why would he bring the baby oil?
For him to oil me up.
So you want him to like rub the oil on your body?
Yes.
Do you see anything wrong with that?
Yes, I do.
Do you regret what you did?
Yes.
Do you know this could get you in a lot of trouble?
I know it can. I understand that.
What about it? Do you know, like, why would it get you in trouble?
He's 15. I'm over 35. I'm over 45. Yes, I do see the wrong in it.
Do you know that this is an arrestable offense, right?
Yes.
You knew this.
Yeah.
But why would you do it anyway?
I took a chance that he was being honest. In not trying to entrap me.
I mean, we can talk on the sidewalk because I don't want the neighbors to hear.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think there's.
Well, there's a neighbor right there.
Oh, I
See,
see. Right.
I don't
So
want.
who are you, by the way?
We're just an intervention organization.
Okay. Go ahead.
So let's talk on the sidewalk. So we're basically just like an intervention organization that basically, so we kind of prevent.
Somebody.
Well, that's why I wanted to say like go on the sidewalk.
That's
But
fine.
yeah. So I was just saying like we're just like an intervention organization that tries to help you guys out, so that way this doesn't happen again, right? You understand?
I understand.
That's perfect.
What's the name of this intervention?
So we're called CC Unit. So we're like kind of like.
Do you have a website?
We're fairly new actually. We just started up.
What was the motivation
What do you mean?
for doing it?
Our motivation of doing this?
Yeah.
Well, our motivation for doing this is because this is like an epidemic, right?
Okay.
This is like an epidemic
With
across
social media and.
Yeah,
apps,
yeah. So social media apps and just
You're
like
right. Yeah,
just
it is.
these type of behavior in general.
Right.
It's like it's been going on all over the country. So we're just trying to.
Well, it's a lot easier now to hook up with these social apps.
Oh yeah,
Chat rooms.
I totally agree with you, and that's why we're here to just prevent this from happening, so you don't do this again.
Well, I will not do this again.
And I appreciate that.
Okay.
And what is it?
I will let other people know that they should not be hooking up online when someone says that they're 15.
Like who? You know more people that
No,
does this?
I don't know anyone in particular,
Okay.
but I have heard of guys who are specifically and only interested in, underage kids.
You know who they are?
Being in the gay community, I've run across people that are into that. I don't know them personally, but they shared it with me.
So give me some example. You said you ran into them?
Yeah, at a bar.
Oh, okay.
And they'll say that they're very specifically interested in a very specific thing, like underage.
And how did that go about? Like, how did the conversation go after that?
I was like, okay, all right, that's what you like, that's what you like.
Okay. And yeah, so that's exactly the reason why we're doing this. So that way that doesn't happen, because this is like a felony, you know this, right? And you came out here for sex with this boy, right? And how long was this gonna happen for?
I don't know.
Like, give me a number, like an hour or 2 or 3.
Half hour,
Half an hour?
maybe. I don't know.
Okay, and hold on. Sorry. Yeah, I try to keep my voice low so that way they don't hear. You understand? Okay. So you said after you have sex with this boy, were you gonna be the top or he's gonna be the bottom?
I told him, if you look at the notes, no sex.
But there's different other types of.
Yeah,
So like.
there are.
So
It would have just been me showing off.
I mean, jerking off isn't that hand job?
No.
Edging?
Yeah, that is.
So
But
that's what I'm saying. So you're gonna hand job him, right?
Possibly.
Okay. And that was gonna last for like 30 minutes.
Perhaps.
Okay. And after you do that with him, he was gonna like body oil you with the oil? Or was that gonna happen before?
No, that would happen before.
So he was gonna body oil you first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And after that happens, you do the hand job, and then after the hand job, what happens next?
I leave.
You leave?
Yeah.
Would you stay in contact with this boy?
No.
How come?
Because he's 15.
Mm-hmm. So this would just be kind of like a one-time thing? Okay.
I've never been with someone underage ever.
Well,
So far.
tonight was the first time?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, we can go further down if you'd like.
No, I'm okay.
You're fine? Okay. All right. So do you think you should get therapy for this?
No, because it doesn't all consume me. It's not like I have a single track mind saying it has to be underage, has to be underage. No.
Okay.
I don't think I need therapy for it.
But this is this is illegal. So how do you, like, for example, you don't want to go to jail, right?
No.
And I don't want you to go to jail either. I think there's other avenues of you for you to take besides jail, right? What could you do for this to not happen again? That's basically what I'm asking. Like, because you said you don't need therapy.
No.
So usually people try to get therapy so that way they don't take that route. So I'm trying to see like what other ways.
And tonight on the way walking here, I said to myself, this is a setup. I have a feeling this is a setup.
Mm-hmm.
And I came here anyway. But it's not that the only way I get off is by simply going with underage kids. It's not.
Well,
This is the first time I've ever done something like this.
so how could you help yourself to not do this again?
As soon as I find out, well, he was very open and say he was 15. If I find out that they are underage, and I'm chatting with them and they disclose their age, I disconnect.
But you didn't tonight.
No. And if I come in person and find out that that's how old they are, I leave.
But that's not what you were doing before when we saw you. You were walking towards his apartment.
Yes, I was. Yes.
So that's not true either. Is it? I mean, because you were walking towards his apartment when we were watching you.
And this was the first time I've done this with someone who was underage.
Okay, so my question was, what are you going to do for this to not happen again?
Okay, when I approach someone and suspect that they're underage, I will ask to see if they have ID. Usually someone who's underage doesn't have a driver's license, but I would ask for one. And if I felt that there was something that they were not 18 or more, I would leave.
Okay. All right. And what type of oil do you have?
It's baby oil.
Could I see it?
Sure. You'll get it at the drugstore.
I just want to see. That's it? That's all you have?
My eyeglass case.
Oh, your eyeglass. There's nothing. So this is the oil?
Yeah.
You don't have any drugs in there?
No.
In the eye. Can you show it to me that there's no drugs in there?
In where? Oh,
in here. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. What is that?
That is wipe your glasses.
Oh, your glasses? Oh, the wipers? Oh, okay.
You know they get dirty.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I just gotta ask because sometimes
that's a no-no. You don't ever share drugs with someone underage.
Yeah.
Or take them.
Yeah.
Because that can uninhibit you. I know that.
Mm-hmm. How do you know that? Do you know? How do you know?
I've seen people on other drugs where they seem to be totally uninhibited, doing what's the word I'm looking for? Inappropriate things in public.
Oh yeah, like what?
Like trying to hump you in public.
Have you had someone try to do that to you?
No, I've seen it. Some guys doing it.
And you wanted him to lick your veins today, right?
Uh,
Why did you want him to lick your veins?
it turns me on.
In like what way?
It's sensual.
It's what?
It's sensual.
Sensual? What does that word mean?
It means it feels good.
Oh, sensational, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So you wanted him to lick your veins, and you said body worship.
Right. That's
You-
what was it.
Where did you, what did you want him to worship?
Just admire me as I show up.
And how are you going to show off? Like,
Flexing.
like,
posing. Yeah.
or just flex? Do you know any poses?
Yeah.
What poses would you usually do?
You ever watch a bodybuilding show?
I haven't actually. I know they exist, but I've
Yeah.
seen like I know Arnold Schwarzenegger. Obviously, everybody knows him.
Of course.
I've heard of the expos, like some of the
Right.
expos that they go to, or
Muscle Beach.
Muscle Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muscle Beach. Ronnie Coleman.
Coleman, yeah.
Coleman. He's a really good one, right?
Yeah.
I know. I've seen him and do those stuff, but like,
Well, they have he's professional, I believe.
oh, he is.
Yeah.
And what's the difference between like an amateur bodybuilder and a professional bodybuilder?
You don't get paid. You don't get paid. It's
All right.
it's like a- you don't get paid.
Okay. What else?
You're usually not that deep into the sport.
Okay, okay.
You don't take steroids to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
You're not on steroids, right? Okay, I was about to say, like,
No.
so you're natty, natural.
Yeah. Oh, you know that word.
Of course, I've been around. I know some bodybuilding stuff. I was gonna say, what advice do you give someone like someone skinny, who could gain weight, like bulk up?
A lot of this is genetic.
Oh,
A
really?
lot of it, to me, is genetic. Everybody's body is different. What
Okay.
works for me may not work for you.
Ah.
Or you may have the genetics for it.
Okay.
It's all. A lot of it is genetics. Not that you can't get more muscle. You can, but if you want to go far, far, far in the sport, a lot of that's genetic.
I see.
Like Arnold had good genetics.
Yeah.
He was tall, and his body responded. And he took steroids. His body responded to steroids.
Mm-hmm. What about creatine? Is that good?
I don't really know that much about it. I mean, I don't take it.
Okay. What about whey protein?
Don't take it. I have a hard time digesting protein. I get an upset stomach. So
You don't take whey protein? Okay.
So you're natural.
yes.
Okay. Okay. How much do you bench press, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, with a spotter,
This is
235.
Without a spotter?
With a spotter.
without,
without-
how much do
without.
how much do you do without?
Probably 200.
That's
you can pick me
good.
up.
That's
If water
good.
weight, but
That's good. How do you maintain that strength?
consistency and some of it's genetic, I think.
Okay. All right. That's awesome, man. I mean, so that's the reason why you wanted him to like body worship you,
Right.
because you work out a lot, right? Now you said you wanted him to worship every part of your body, right?
I don't remember typing those exact words.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't say every part of my body.
Well, like the veins, because there's veins all over your body,
True.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Arms, shoulders.
arm, shoulder, okay.
Uh-huh.
And were you going to use condom today?
No, because I was not going to have anal sex.
Oh, okay. But like some people still use the condom even when they do
No,
like the jerk off.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you weren't going to use that? Just like raw? You were going to do raw today? Okay. And as a bodybuilder, you said you're in amateur competition, right?
I've been in one contest, but like 2 years ago.
Okay, okay. And how was that? Did you win?
No. I was like, I didn't even place first, second, or third.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. The quality of people that were there were better than me.
I see. So what do you do for a living? Do you work around kids?
No.
What do you do?
I am a technical trainer
Okay. For what?
for computers, networks, scanning machines.
Okay. So you're like cybersecurity?
No. Sales reps that sell our equipment need to know a little bit about it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm the one who gives them the knowledge.
Do you like your job?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that this could like violate that conduct?
Of course.
Okay. Like, let's say, like, put this into perspective. Let's say it wasn't us, right? Let's say it was like an actual police. Instead of us here, it was actually them waiting here.
Right.
Do you think they would be talking to you right now?
No.
They would just arrest you, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm Channel 4, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Where this, I forget his name. He's pretty famous. He goes undercover and he catches people, and they actually film it.
Oh, really?
It's on TV. I don't remember the name of it.
Chris
He was like
Hansen?
an investigative reporter.
Okay.
He had a camera crew with him.
Chris Hansen.
Chris
Is that-
Hansen?
is that-
Dateline?
I think so.
Okay.
Dateline. That's the word. Yeah, that's the program.
So, yeah. So, like, let's say that was the case. Like,
Right.
police came and arrested you. How do you think that would go for you? Because we're just an intervention group.
Okay.
We're trying to help you out. We're not trying to like do that to you. We're just trying to help you out, give you a second chance. And so far you've been honest with us and cooperative, and I appreciate that, because that shows like remorse, right? Shows that you're truly sorry for what you did, which is good. So like, let's say it was them that did it
Right.
instead of us. How do you think that would go for you instead?
It would not be good.
Not be good, right?
No, of course not.
You would get arrested, do you think? By them?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'm saying, like, if the police was here instead of us, do you think that the police would arrest you?
Probably.
Okay. Why do you think they would arrest you for what?
For having the intent of having sex with an underage minor.
Uh-huh. And like, let's say you went to court for that, right? I'm just putting this into perspective for you to think about. Let's say you went to court for that, and the judge says, hey, you know, what is it, Kwan? That's your last name with a K, right?
Right.
So, Mr. K, okay, you're arrested today for trying to have the intent for having sex with a minor, right? Would you plead guilty or not guilty when the evidence is presented?
What evidence would be presented?
Well, I mean, you showing up here, you have the oil, you talk about with the little boy, you talked about it on the phone calls with him. All of this was presented in front of the court, right? Would you plead guilty or not guilty to that charge?
Probably guilty.
You'd probably plead guilty. And why would you plead guilty?
Because of the evidence that you have, the chats.
No, I agree. I'm just the reason why I'm asking these questions is to like make you think about like the magnitude of what you did tonight, so that way you don't do this again.
Right.
You understand?
No, I understand.
So that's why I'm asking you some of the questions, so you can like put it into perspective. So, are you willing to write like an apology letter to this boy? You're willing to write one apology letter?
Well, not at this second, but you mean email it to him?
Well, we have papers for you to like write down. We have a pen.
Right here?
Yeah, we could get you a pen and paper. You have the pen? Oh, I actually got the pen. Got the pen right here. We also have papers too we could bring to you if you'd like to write the letter just to get it over with for tonight.
Where, in your car?
Or yeah, you can just write it right there.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it might be hard to see, but
I could probably find some papers.
Yeah, you got some?
Yeah.
Okay.
and what do you do with these papers?
Oh, so what we do is, like I said, we're an intervention group. So what we do is we come and talk to you first. After we talk to you, then we go talk to the victim. The kid. Yeah, the kid.
Okay.
No, there's an actual kid.
Oh, got it.
There's an actual kid.
Got it.
So we go talk to the victim, and we show the victim, hey, look, you're here doing something wrong.
How do you pick the victim?
What do you mean, how do you pick the victim?
Well,
We're able to find the victim as well.
got it.
Yeah, we were able to find the victim. So once we find the victim, we're able to go talk to them, and then we're gonna show him exactly what we showed you, like the chats. See, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Shouldn't be doing this. And then we're going to show him your apology letter to the boy. We're going to show, look, this is what the man said. He's sorry for what you did. And then we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to have him write an apology letter to you. So that way,
You email it to me, or
well, we can, yeah. So once he gives it to us, we can come and deliver it to you.
Oh.
We can deliver it to you, or we can email it to you, whichever one's
probably email is better.
Email is better. Okay. Well, yeah. So we can have it. We can have him sign out have him write an apology letter to you.
Right.
So that way he understands his wrongdoing, and you have, that you guys both agree that you're not going to do this again, and then we just call it a day. We just say, hey, you know what? They learned their lesson. They're not going to do it, and we call it a day.
A 50-year-old isn't quite mature yet. Hopefully they don't do it again.
Of course, yeah. Well, that's why we're here, to prevent this from happening, so that way they don't do it again, and you don't do it again, and we both go on our ways, and that way nothing ever happens, and that's it. So that's basically what we prevent. Isn't that more effective than what law enforcement does?
Probably, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Who created this
Well, we're just like
method or
the method
intervention?
We're just a part of an organization group. There's other people bigger than us that created it, way bigger than us that created it. So
we don't know anything. We just
we don't really have in contact with the top person.
And you volunteer?
it's volunteer.
Yeah.
So that's what we don't know. I mean, it's out of our pay. We don't out of pay grade.
You don't get paid for it.
No. So yeah, have you seen like community watch groups?
Yeah, I have.
So similar to that, kind of, yeah. Like, have you seen those signs where it says neighborhood theft watch group?
Right,
yeah. So it's similar to that, but just like a different type of crime. Yeah. So that's basically what it is. So
Did he get lost?
I guess he's still looking for the paper. But so I'm just gonna ask you some of the same questions again, so I really understand if you truly know what you did was wrong, right? So, do you know who made first contact between you and this boy? Do you remember that?
I think I said hi.
You said hi?
Yeah.
And did he ever tell you his age?
Yes.
How old was he?
He said he was 50. And I said, I can get in trouble for this.
Uh-huh.
And he says, oh, no, I've already hooked up with other guys. I said, how many? Oh, just a few.
Uh-huh.
My mother's a nurse. She'll be leaving the house, and I'm going to be alone.
Mm-hmm. And what was the plan that you wanted to do with the 15-year-old that you knew his age of?
Well, I was contemplating not coming at all. And as I walked here, I said, what about it? What if this is a setup? You should not have done this even.
No, but what was the plan though?
I explained that already to you.
I know, but I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to ask you some of the same questions again, so then I understand truly, and then I just won't ask it anymore.
For me to show off and have him admire me.
Uh-huh. And what else? Discussed.
And he said, well, what position are you? I said, no, I'm not going to have anal sex. And what else do you want to do? And I said, cuddle.
Yeah, he's bringing the papers.
Yeah. Off, edging.
Okay, so you're going to off an edge with him?
Mm-hmm.
And how long was this going to go for?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. And then you said you weren't going to use condom, right?
Right.
Okay. And you brought the baby oil.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the purpose of the baby oil?
For him to put it on my body.
Okay. And after you do all that with him, have sex with him and the baby oil, you were going to leave, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You were going to leave, go back to your house?
Right.
Okay. And then, are you going to keep in contact with him or no? And why aren't you going to keep in contact with him? Oh, these are the papers.
Something to write on too.
Yeah, something to write on for you. So you said you weren't going to keep in contact with him, right? And what was the reason for that?
Now that I know his age.
Well, you knew the age from the beginning.
True.
So I'm just saying, like, why wouldn't you keep?
I wouldn't, because it's wrong.
There you go. And what about it is wrong?
That he's underage. He's not 18.
Okay. All right. So I feel like you're pretty truthful, and I appreciate that, Steven.
I'm not lying to you.
No, I agree. No, you're not. And I appreciate that. So Do you remember this boy's name?
SETI, S-E, something with an S.
Yeah, you're pretty close on. So we got the pen or we got the marker. Which one do you choose?
Pen.
Pen? All right. Here's that for you.
Some light.
Yeah, you can put the light on over there if it helps you out.
Well, there's some light here.
You can write down an apology letter for the boy.
Do I address it to him?
Of course, yeah. This is gonna go.
I'm not sure how this, what it's spelled.
Okay.
I thought you had forms. This is not, it's just a blank piece of paper.
No, yeah, like
Okay.
like a full like
You want it dated?
What is it?
You want it dated?
Oh sure. Or is this it?
Yes.
Can you read it for me? What is this?
That someone under 18 is wrong. I'm sorry that I showed up. I don't plan on doing this again. I hope you don't either.
Okay, is that all you want to write? Because this is gonna go to the boy, so I'm just trying to see. Because some people, they try to they just want to half-ass it, which is, I mean, it's up to them
Okay.
if they want to do that. But
Well, I want to keep it short and to the point.
short to the okay. So
Succinct.
okay, so can you read it again?
I know having someone under 18 is wrong. I'm sorry that I showed up. I don't plan on doing this again. I hope you don't either.
Well, can you explain what you planned on not doing again, so that way he understands? You understand? Are you ready? Well, can you read it again?
I will only engage with someone over 18.
Okay, but the thing is because when he reads this, he's gonna think that just because you showed up, that's what it's wrong about this. You understand?
Yeah.
Because
Well, it says that I know having someone under 18 is wrong. I'm sorry that I showed up. I don't plan on doing this again.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, if he were to read this, he's gonna not really understand what you guys did that was wrong. Because anybody that reads this it's gonna make it seem like just you showing up is wrong. That's the main thing that you guys did that was wrong. Just him inviting you to his house is wrong, but that's not really the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Well, okay.
Okay.
Having sex while your mother is at work is not cool. It's going behind her back and breaking rules.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to add?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you can just sign it and date it if you'd like. Anything, if there's anything else you want to add, you're more than happy to. But we have time. You know what I'm saying? We have time.
What's today? The 8th?
Today's the 8th, yeah. Oh, you can just sign your name or
That's
yeah.
how I signed that.
We're
Right here.
oh wait, okay. All right. Well, there was another thing that I wanted to ask you, Steve. You sent some pictures, right, to the boy? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Do you remember what those pictures were?
Yes.
What were those
Me
pictures?
showing off.
What is it?
Of me showing off.
What do you mean by you showing off?
Flexing.
Flexing? Can you describe the photos to me?
Just showing.
Were you almost naked?
I wasn't
Almost naked?
I had shorts on.
Okay,
I mean,
but
yes.
does this look?
Yeah, but that's.
What
I'm
does
not
that look?
naked.
Huh?
I'm not naked.
Okay, I'm saying you're almost naked though.
Right, but I'm not naked.
Okay, but do you understand why this is wrong?
Of course.
Why is this wrong?
Because it's showing something like that to a 50-year-old. Is
Showing what? Do you know?
Showing muscle is not wrong to someone who's 18, but I guess you could look at that and say, oh, those are very short shorts.
But you're showing off your private parts, right?
Well, I have a suit on.
I know, but like it's still showing it, right?
Well, if you can see through the outline through it, yes.
Do you think that this is illegal? This photo that you sent to him?
If I was naked, yes.
So this is not.
I don't think that's an illegal photograph.
Okay. Well, it's pretty graphic
see
to.
it?
It's pretty graphic to me.
I see. That's very revealing and of the sexual
Well, yes, it's revealing.
nature.
Yeah.
Is this a nature photo?
Me just showing off? Yeah, you could say that. Yes.
I mean, what type of underwear is this?
They're just shorts.
These are shorts?
Yeah. Like underwear.
I'm curious about something. What veins are you gonna have him lick? Like your arms or your
Arms.
legs,
No. Arms, shoulder.
shoulder?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, but I would think that this could be like another charge for you if it was actually the law enforcement instead of us, right? If it wasn't us, do you think that they could charge you for something like this?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
Okay. And as a bodybuilder, right? Were there going to be any photographs taken tonight? Okay. So it was just
Or video.
or video.
Right.
So it was just going to be like that's it. Okay. And were you going to introduce him to like anything bodybuilder related?
No.
Okay. Are you planning on going into any other like competition?
I don't know just right now.
What do you mean by you don't know?
I don't know right now. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't plan on it, but that could change.
And as a bodybuilder, how do you maintain your like shape? Do you know?
Going to the gym.
Consistently?
Yeah.
So like I was gonna ask you some questions, so like this is off topic. I'm just curious. So I know some people, they do like Monday through Sunday, they do like full body every day. But then there's other people that do it like body parts, like Monday leg day,
Right.
Tuesday back day, Thursday abs. You know, like they do different parts of the body for other days. Which one do you think is more effective?
Don't have a. Again, each person's different. The body responds differently. I happen to like doing a different body part.
So you do different body parts every day.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oops, sorry. And okay. And do you know what is trend? Do you know?
Trend.
Yeah. Have you heard of that?
How do you spell it?
TREN.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Okay. And would you say that like would you say, you said you don't take the protein whey, right? And how come you don't take that?
Because it upsets my stomach. I tried it once.
Oh, okay.
And I don't handle that much protein that well.
Okay.
It makes you feel bloated and
It just doesn't make you feel good.
no.
So how do you get big?
You could resort to steroids, which I don't do.
Uh-huh.
So other than that, I don't. Just being consistent.
So you just work out every day?
No, not every day. Every other day.
Every other day? Do you do like runs too?
No, running is hard on my back, so I do a lot of fast walking.
Oh, really? Okay. So you don't do the treadmill?
No, not really. I go out, walk at the beach.
Okay. And would you ever want to talk to this boy just to like you know, settle, like I guess like bury the hatchet? Have you heard that phrase before?
Yeah, I've heard it.
So like kind of like bury the hatchet and make sure this doesn't happen again, so that way you guys are both on like a understanding
Speak
level,
to him personally.
or like on the phone call, or like in person.
I could do a phone call.
You do in phone call? Okay. Yeah. And what would you tell this?
Kind of what I just said here.
Okay. All right. Would you want to, Glenn, would you want to call up the victim and see if he's even awake?
All right.
Okay. Yeah, because this is another essential part, is where you guys kind of bury the hatchet, you know, so that way this doesn't happen again. And
How do you determine if it does? How are you assured that it won't happen on his end again?
Oh, we're gonna keep track on him.
Okay.
He's gonna be on our radar.
Okay.
Well, same thing with you too. But I have more confidence that you won't do it again, because it seems like you're remorseful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you seem like I mean, you've been cooperative this whole time. You've been a nice guy. Maybe it was just a mistake on your end, a slip up. You know, we could tell you're a good guy. I mean, we could tell, right? Like we're even on our way here, while we were like looking at your photos, we're like, bro, there's no way this guy's a bad guy. He doesn't look like a bad guy, right? What?
Well, I don't think I am a bad guy.
I don't think you're a bad guy either. I think you just made a slip up, and it was just like a mistake, and you seem like a good guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you don't, yeah, have you been arrested before? You see, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're just a good guy. I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Just a slip up, yeah. Do you like?
We have to make sure that he doesn't slip up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's why we need to get in contact with him also.
And if you can't get in contact with him today or right now, it would be at a later date, a later time.
It could be, yeah. It definitely could be.
You'd have to call me and let me know.
Oh yeah, definitely. We will call, and we will make sure that, you know, that he because my main goal, now that you really understand this, and we're gonna go talk to him as well, my main goal is that you guys bury the hatchet, you know, so that way you guys are leaving. So because like sometimes when these situations happen, you guys both abruptly stop talking to each other, and it gives off like mysterious vibes, because sometimes you might think, oh, what happened, why did he leave? Or he might think the same way, that why did you stop talking, why did he leave? So I would just want you guys to come to a clear understanding of, hey, this was wrong, and we're not going to do it again. We're just going to bury the hatchet. We're not going to have any animosity towards each other. We're not going to have any anger or grudges, so that way you guys both leave on a good note. You know what I'm saying? So, was he awake?
Yeah, he's on the phone with his mom right now.
Okay.
He'll come down as soon as he can.
Oh, he's coming? He's on the way?
Possibly after he gets off the phone.
Okay. Yeah, because sometimes they might think like that since you guys both stopped talking abruptly, he might think that, you know, maybe it was just you or something that did it wrong, but he's going to continue his actions. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but I hope, have we been like helpful towards you? Has this been educational towards you? Okay. Because that's one of our goals, is to just like try to educate, and we try to like get you guys more help and a second chance. You know what I'm saying? So how did we help you or educate you? Do you know?
Well,
if you could give me more feedback on that.
Being held accountable
Mm-hmm.
is educational enough for me to understand that this is wrong. This goes on all the time around the world. People are sold as slaves, and it's not character building at all, especially when you're young like that. As a kid, I was molested by an older man.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And I was always fearful that I would repeat the behavior. And tonight I did. But I realize that it's wrong. But when I was 15 years old.
Really?
Yes.
So when that happened, how did that make you feel?
Well, he was much older than me. I froze because I was always taught to respect elders. So I froze while it was happening to me, and later on, after it was over, I just wanted to avoid him. I personally wanted to avoid him because it made me feel very uncomfortable.
What do you mean by avoid it? Like
Avoid him.
Oh, the guy.
Right.
Okay. Was he ever reported, or what happened?
I don't know, but it's funny that you mentioned that, because years later, when I got into my 20s and 30s, I thought, I wonder where he is now and what he's doing, because I want to beat the shit out of him.
Really? Well, so this is when you were in your 20s.
Yes,
Okay.
Right.
Okay. And then what happened?
I could never track him down.
Oh, okay. So you don't know his whereabouts now? Do you like remember his name and everything?
Yes,
Okay.
but this was in New York. I grew
Oh.
up in New York.
Ah, I see. And how old was he at the time? And how old were you? You said you were 15, right?
16. His 40s,
Oh, so do you think he's like gone by now, right?
possibly.
Yeah. So he's like he's not living anymore.
I don't know.
Okay.
15. He's 30 years older than me. Yeah, he's probably not living.
Okay. And did that give you like any trauma?
It just made me angry. Yeah, it just made me angry.
Yeah, no, I totally understand the anger, man. I mean, I'm just glad that like you lived through it, you know, because some kids don't live through it, you know.
And they start drinking or taking drugs to soothe the pain.
Yeah. Did you ever have did you have pain or flashbacks?
I wouldn't say flashbacks, but I thought about it from time to time.
Yeah. That's an unfortunate thing, man. I mean, I'm sorry you went through that.
Life is tough sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I feel bad that you had to go through. Did you ever go on like medication or no? Okay. Did you ever go to therapy?
Yeah, I did when I was in my 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why did you go to therapy for?
For other issues.
Okay. Were you ever married?
No.
You're never ever married in your life?
No.
You only like boys, girls, or both?
I like men.
You like men?
Yeah.
You don't like women?
Sexually?
Yeah. Okay. Did you ever have a wife?
No.
Or a girlfriend?
No. In college, yes.
Oh, you did? But you didn't do anything with her?
No.
Okay. When did you realize that you were like gay?
Probably in high school.
So like in
16, yeah.
Was that like that interaction you had with that older man? Was it consensual or was it like with
No,
the
it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't?
It wasn't consensual.
Oh wow. Who was he? Was he like a teacher or something?
Yeah.
Really? He was for a school? My God. Imagine how many times he's done it.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it.
That's rough, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you went through that. Terrible. But yeah, that's literally one of the reasons why we want to just hash it out between you and the kid. So that way he doesn't feel that way and you don't feel that way, and we hash it out so that way it doesn't happen again, you know? Do you have like other types of fetishes?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
And do you have any questions for him, Glenn?
So why do you think you came out tonight? Like, what was the urge that came over you?
To be admired.
Just strictly for that?
Mm-hmm.
What was so different about tonight versus any other night?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
So you possibly would have done this any random night?
True.
Yeah. So is this something that you like have fantasized
No.
about in the past? Do you have Telegram on your phone?
No.
No. Have you ever had Telegram? No.
No. It's hard enough to keep up with these apps: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Do you have Instagram?
Yeah, but I hardly use it.
Oh, okay. What other like social medias do you use?
Facebook, Grindr.
Okay. So are you active on Facebook?
Define active.
Like, how often do you use it?
Usually I check it once or twice a day, because my sister's on it, my brother's on it. So we may chat using Messenger.
Okay. And do you talk to, you said this is the first time you've done it?
Mm-hmm.
You've never talked to any other little boys before? Never in your life?
That I knew of, no.
That you knew of?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever downloaded pictures of underage little boys ever?
No.
Even if you've deleted it, we wouldn't find it?
Nope.
Okay. So you said that you know of, that you've never done it before. So you have talked to other boys that look young?
That were young, yeah.
Like how young?
18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay. All right.
So is he off the phone?
Huh?
Is he off?
Yeah, actually, can you give him a call? See if he's off the phone. See, like, because he lives pretty close by, so...
He doesn't live here?
No, he doesn't live here.
He has to take a car here?
No, he could take a bus or like an Uber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He doesn't live obviously we didn't want you to meet him right away the first time around. But since now you guys are more of like on a good level of connection, we're more than happy to have you meet him now. But he doesn't live exactly here though. Oh, what is it? Oh, yeah. We just leave it here. But yeah, I mean, that is an essential part, is to have you guys meet each other and just hash it out.
And if we can't do it tonight, we can do it over the phone.
Oh, sure. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I mean, he lives close by. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he should be able to come, you know?
Well, if he said the truth, that his mother's a nurse and she goes to work at 7:15, then he's home alone.
Yeah, I know.
He may not be able to leave the house.
No, but I'm saying, like, he's able to take an Uber here.
Okay.
Yeah.
His mother will probably ask him, why did you take an Uber? You need a credit card for that.
No, you don't. You can have like gift cards and stuff, or if anything, I mean, preferably we don't want his mom to know about it. Yeah. So if anything, we could just have one of our crew members meet him at his location, and then we can just meet each other in the middle, you know.
Hold this for a second.
Hmm?
Okay, hold this for a second.
Sure. But yeah, man, I mean, like, I just hope that, like, this was a big learning lesson for you. You know, you don't do any like drugs, right?
No.
Like, do you smoke weed, drink
I
alcohol?
don't like smoke.
Huh?
Oh, when I was younger, I would drink alcohol, but not to the point of inebriation. I
Yeah.
don't drink alcohol now. No.
Okay. So you're pretty sober.
I am. I mean, last time I had alcohol was, I can't even remember.
Okay.
Maybe 2 years ago or so, 3 years ago.
Okay. Okay. So
And I don't drink to the point of getting
drunk.
completely drunk. No,
That's good.
it doesn't.
But
feel,
you did say that you went to like the gay bars, you said, right?
Yeah, this was in my 20s and 30s.
Oh, so it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, no, I don't go.
So how do you like meet people? How do you socialize?
I have friends.
Uh-huh.
Some of them are straight, some of them are gay. That way.
Like, how do you usually meet them? Like, do you meet them through online or in person?
Go to their house. They come to my house. These are people that I know. You know, that I know.
Okay, okay. Like coworkers of yours?
Yeah, some and some that are not coworkers.
Okay, okay. That's good. I mean, like, yeah, man. That's good that you at least have like a social network that you're not all alone, you know?
No.
That's good.
Well, my roommate went away. He's coming back next week, so right now I am alone.
Okay, okay. Oh, so you live with a roommate?
Yes.
Is he like your partner or something?
No.
Is he straight or gay?
He's gay, but
He's gay.
he's not my partner. No.
How did you meet him?
God, it was so many years ago. At a bar.
Oh, was at a bar?
At a bar.
So you guys kind of just reached out to each other and said, "Hey, you want to get like an apartment or something, or a condo?"
No, I have the condo, but he needed a place to stay, and
You just let him.
signed a lease, and that's how that happened.
Okay. Is he pretty good on payments?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yes.
What did the boys say?
I don't know what's going on. I mean,
You don't know?
something about his mom.
Here,
taking
let me
a while, which is-
hold on. Let me check out what's going on. I'll be right back. Hold it. Okay, so our staff member's on the way to get the kid right now.
Okay.
He's on the way to get the kid right now. So sorry about that, man.
Well,
There's a lot of traffic. There's like an accident.
I would take a Zoom meeting with the kid.
What is it?
I do need to leave now.
No, I know.
I would like to do the Zoom meeting.
Well, he's already on the way to get the kid.
I know, but I do need to leave. I'm not trying to. He just took a picture of my license, so you can.
Oh, he did?
keep in contact with me, and we can set up a Zoom meeting.
No, we can. Well, he's all because like I don't want to cancel it now because he's already on the way.
That's what you said like 45 minutes ago.
What?
Well, there was an accident. and
That's what
why
I'm
we didn't
saying.
know.
There was an accident on the
I
way.
do need to leave at this point.
Huh?
I do need to leave.
So you,
But
the
I will
staff
take-
member's on the way
I
already.
understand that, but that's what you're saying to me. We don't know how much longer it's going to. Could take another half hour.
He said he
Where
was
is-
on the way.
Where is the staff member? What
He's on-
street is he at?
He said he's like 20 minutes away from the kids.
Okay, well, I do need to be back home because I have to get up early
Do you want me to bring the kid to like your place so you can talk to him?
tonight. No, because
Well,
I'm going to bed around 10:15 or so.
Well, it's 9:30. And you said that you
Yeah,
live.
but I have other things to do when I get back home before I go.
Okay, but bro, we're trying to help you out.
No, I
That's the whole
understand.
reason why we're bringing the kid over
I
to.
understand, but we could also do a Zoom meeting, could we not?
Yeah, but we have the guy on the way there right
It's
now.
like a huge slap to
Then
the face
call
of the
him.
kid.
Then call him and say that I can't wait here for him, and we can have a Zoom meeting.
He's on the way. Like I can't.
You can't call. You can call him.
The staff member's been driving since I told you earlier. He's been driving
I
here.
understand that.
So
But you can call him and say that.
But you can
I
also
would
wait
do a
here.
Zoom.
You can also wait.
I
It's like
could,
it's
but
like
I
a
do
huge
need to
slap
leave.
to the face. You wanted to have sex with this one kid, and then you're like, oh, it's not a big deal anymore. It's like it's
I would-
terrible.
bro,
I
the
would
guy,
have
the
a Zoom
guy,
meeting,
the
okay?
guy's
I would
been
have a Zoom
coming.
meeting.
The guy's been
I
coming.
understand that.
You understand
But I
if
do
you
need
leave, you're
to
gonna
leave.
report it to the
Well,
police.
if you
I
leave,
will. I'll do the Zoom meeting.
he's been driving. You want him to drive all the way back?
I will take a Zoom meeting with him.
How are we supposed to get a Zoom meeting with you?
He has my phone number and a copy of my license. The other gentleman. That's how you can get in contact.
But how do we know?
But
it's
the
your
guy,
real number?
Tell him
the
to call
guy,
me right now.
the guy has been driving
Tell him
for
to
like
call
an
me right
hour.
now. Tell the other guy to call me. You'll see that I gave him the right number.
The
Okay.
guy has been driving for like an hour, Steven. You don't want to talk. You don't want what?
I'll take a Zoom meeting.
All right, man. So we just have to document you leaving,
Okay.
so that way you're safe.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm disappointed, man. We were nice to you the entire time.
And I will take a Zoom meeting.
You have
with
no
this kid.
remorse.
I know, bro. That doesn't. The guy has been driving for like an hour, Steven.
I thought this kid lived close by.
He
Now, all
does
of a
live
sudden,
close
he
by.
lives an hour away.
I'm not saying the kid lives an hour away. I'm saying the staff member that's gonna go pick him up has been driving for like an hour.
Okay.
But I mean, that's up to
I
you,
will
man.
take a Zoom meeting.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but you don't hear what I'm saying. I'm saying he's been driving for like an hour, Steven.
Okay.
So, I mean, all right. That's bad, man. You get how that looks on you, though, right? That you don't want to meet with the staff member and the kid tonight. That we went out of our way.
And you have my phone number.
Yeah, but we wanted to do this tonight to help you out, Steven.
Well, and that could happen via a phone call.
What?
That could happen via a phone call.
But we've been waiting with you
And
for
if
like
you call me and set up the meeting, I will certainly talk to this kid online.
But you know that the staff member has been driving for like an hour, man.
I'm sorry.
So you want him to just leave all of a sudden? He's been driving for like an hour already. That doesn't seem like remorseful, man. Doesn't seem like you want the help.
He doesn't care anymore.
I know, it just seems like you don't care.
I left my license number and my phone number.
That doesn't matter though.
Contact me now.
That doesn't matter though. The thing is we tried to get you the help tonight. Because this is an urgent thing, Steven. This is like a felony.
I understand.
And it doesn't seem like you'd want to help anymore. You just want to leave now. It seems like you all of a sudden don't care.
It's not that I don't care.
So what's the urgent rush all
But
of a
I
sudden?
need to get home so I can get into bed early. I have to get up early.
Doesn't seem like you care, man.
I'm sorry you feel that.
All right.
Pacific Coast Highway. Walk strike on the phone.
Wow, Steven.
Yeah, it's honestly his choice, but it's fine. It's
You live
fine.
in a crime scene.
I know. It's no. Well, the thing is just we were nice to him the entire time, trying to get him help the entire time, and all of a sudden he doesn't want the help, man.
I didn't say that I didn't want that.
No, well, yeah, you.
leaving?
That's not. Hold on. That's what it seems like, Steven. It seems like you don't want the help all of a sudden. It seems like you all of a sudden don't want any help, man. And you even said that this was educational, this was
Yeah,
helpful
it
to
is.
you.
It was.
But what? All of a sudden you don't want the help.
I didn't say I didn't want the help.
Yeah, that's tonight. That was the whole purpose. The whole purpose was getting you help tonight. All of a sudden you just want to leave, like you don't care. What's the matter? Like, well, what happened? What was all of a sudden the switch? Wow, man, this is crazy. And I thought that you were a nice guy, Steven, seriously.
I believe I am.
I thought you really wanted to get the help. But it clearly seems like you don't. It doesn't seem like you don't want, it doesn't seem like you care anymore. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That you just don't want the help anymore. Wow, I guess I was wrong the entire time. Whatever. I thought that statue was a person. That scared me. That's crazy, Steven. You seriously don't want help? All of a sudden now? You don't want help anymore? I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get what happened. What?
Not at this late hour. You need to get in contact.
It's not that late. It's really not that late. Plus, you were planning on staying over with the kid anyway.
How do you know I wasn't?
Well, how long were you planning on staying at the kid's house?
I told you that earlier. 30 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know this doesn't look good for you, man. It doesn't help your case. I'll tell you that. It doesn't help your case at all.
What case is that?
It doesn't help that it seems like you don't want the help. It seems like all of a sudden you're not remorseful anymore. Huh?
I didn't say that.
Well, that's what it seems like. I mean, we wanted to get you help. All of a sudden, like, the staff member said that he said he was 20 minutes away from picking up the kid.
That was like 30 minutes ago.
No, it wasn't. I said we had a staff member on the way. But whatever. Hey, you have to live with this decision, Steven, that you don't want to get the help that you need. Alright, so that's the choice you have to live with, man. There's no bad choice.
Hey, close. Yeah, stay right here. I'm gonna go make contact with the cops. Cops are here. Yeah. No, they're gonna be pulling us in a second. Yeah, that's how we need to deal with it.
Here, needs.
Hold the door, bro.
Okay. It's the first one too, so. The chief is gonna. He said that he was gonna be honest with the cops. He said it.
Steven, this is Long Beach Police Department. We'd like to speak to you. If you come to your door, please. Steven, this is the Long Beach Police Department. Hi, can you come out to talk to you, sir? What?
God, it's ass. W in the chats. Yeah, W in the chats. W in the chats.
okay?
One of your neighbors is a child molester.
Oh, it's one of those?
They're arresting him right now.
Oh, is it, which, I've seen a few of these accounts.
We're called CC.
Big Bad Wolf, or, you know that one too? Well, I mean, if you could blur me out, it'd be great, but,
Yeah, none of this is live or anything.
just, when I hear noise out of my window, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, you got caught trying to meet up, or like one of those?
Boy.
Oh, he put his shorts on, bro. This is what he asked for, bro. He asked for it. He asked for it, bro. We told him that he could have talked with us outside, but now look, this is what he could have talked to us on the street earlier, but he decided to walk away, and now look. Much more embarrassing? Yeah, it's way more embarrassing. Now he got arrested in front of all of his neighbors. Now all of his neighbors know. He walked home to get arrested again. He asked for you. You got him in his underwear? Yeah, you got him in his underwear too.
See the shit on spit out.
Were people saying L in the chat earlier? Where are they at now? It's make weird, make funny.
Watch them real quick. Yeah, I just need to get their email address.